Let's see what's going on over here. See if Ashley's on here. There she is. There's my girl. Ashley, you know what I was just thinking of for you? Diamond's going crazy over there. I just washed it. I took the sticker off and washed it really good. That's what I was doing this whole time. You know what I was thinking, Ashley? Since your bow is black and white and we're going to do... No, I didn't take it away. Is it not allowing you to? Because supposedly I'm suspended. Yeah, so. We could make these white if you want. I can paint these from cream to white. For the sage green, I didn't do it because I'm doing like a cream and green. Yeah, I'm suspended, you guys. I told you earlier. I was suspended. Yep, I've been suspended. I showed everybody already. Yep. My monetization is gone because obviously I've been reported. So it's fine. I'm used to it. This is nothing new. See? Your profile lost access to monetization tools. Your account has been suspended. Yep. Your ability to earn is suspended. Yep. Suspended. So it's fine. Actually, we could paint them white. Since we're doing black and white for you, I'll paint those white if you want me to. Now, if I didn't have to leave, I would be doing your cameo and your flowers today too. I typically will do that when I do the bottom. Well, sometimes I do it a different day. There's only one person that would have done that, so. That's why one of my videos just recently got taken down too. So, usually, well, sometimes I'll do the cameo and flowers on a separate day. Sometimes I would have liked to do it today. But I have to leave for an appointment. If I get back not too late, then I'll do it. Do you want your flowers white? Because I was thinking we're going to do the black and white bow with the white pearls, you said, right? The white pearls, the white cameo and frame. And then what would you really have cream? Maybe we should paint your flowers, huh? Yeah, maybe we should paint your flowers. I'm just going to put it on the same plate. As long as I'm careful, it's fine. Oh, I know exactly what it was. I'm used to it, you guys. All right, so we're ready to rock and roll. By the way, when I went to Dollar Tree to get cards for Mother's Day, no perfume bottles. They're all gone. So you guys lucked out. Whoever got them, okay, just in case I don't talk to you, Ashley, I wanted to make sure. Ooh, that's black. I wanted to make sure. Here we go, girlfriend. You guys are lucky. Whoever got them, you're lucky because I cannot find them anymore. Look at that. That's freaking black. Whoa, that's black. Whoa, this is so weird. I'm not used to painting black. Whoa, this is crazy. All right, let me do this part first. Wow, this feels weird. Wow. You know what though, Ashley? We'll do your cameo and flowers right now while we wait. That's what we'll do. Let's do it while we wait. Let's get you cameo out. Okay, so you want your whole cameo metallic, right? You want your whole cameo metallic? Is that what you said? I think that's what she said. Whoa, it feels so weird doing black. Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to do it like this because I want, it's got to be at least the whole bottom, you know? I want to make sure I get the whole bottom because I need to seal it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be perfect, but I do have to make sure it's enough to seal. Whoa, this is so weird. I'm so not used to doing black. Okay. Maybe I should get another plate. I don't think I want it near Layla's stuff. Let's get another plate. I don't trust this. Well, let's get a napkin because I'm almost out of plates. Let's get a napkin because I am almost out of plates and I don't trust it. Okay. So let's do your cameo. Okay, so you want the whole thing metallic, right? Like I just did for what's her name? Look it, you got my last cameo, Ashley. You got my last cameo, girl. Let's paint you. Let's do the cameo while we wait. Yeah, let's do it. She got my last one. Okay, here we go. So, for the cameo, we need pearl on the background. Okay. Let's do it, Ash. You ready? Oh, wait. What the hell? That's not it. That's white. Oh, my God. Are you shitting me? Where is it? I grabbed white. I grabbed white. Actually, I went to dip in it. I'm like, that don't look right. I'm scared being so close to all her stuff. I should take her stuff off. You're the last one, girl. I've been saving it just for you. All right, so background of cameo. Okay, so she wants all this. And then we're going to do it black. Right, Ash? And then metallic. Might as well. We're waiting for it to be dry, right? We're waiting for this to be dry between coats, so we might as well do something. Thirsty, baby girl? Might as well. And you're here, you know? And she's been patiently waiting, so patiently waiting for her cameo. I mean, for her cameo. What the hell am I saying? For her bottle. She's been so waiting. All right, so the background is done. So once that dries, there. Once that dries, we're going to do the back. And you know what? I'll even paint the black right now. Let me get my cup of water again. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go in with the other brush anyways. Let's go ahead and do the black. Let's go ahead and do the black. Yeah, move it along. Exactly. Keep it moving along. Okay, so we're going to do the whole thing black, right? Okay, this is the scary part. Are you ready? But remember, we can always go over if we need. You've been patient. You know you have. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Seriously, Brittany? What's wrong with you, dude? Oh, my God. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Dumbass. Hit right into the... Fuck. Such a dumbass. Wow, Britt. Good job there. Black is scary. Black is really scary. See? And then that happens. That's why I always say you're going to be able to go over it. You're going to have to. Unfortunately, sometimes this happens. Let's move this off. There we go. Much better. It happens, you know? But it'll all come together. We'll paint her flowers. It's really scary. Hold on, guys. I'm just really concentrating. Give me a second. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. Now, I'm not even being smart. I'm just gonna get it all over my fucking table like an idiot. In fact, I already did. Exactly that. Exactly that. Like a dumb fuck. Exactly that. These gloves are freaking tormented. Okay. There she is. I think what it is now these. No, this is frilling too. That's what it is. There. Much better. Much better. Yeah, this is just the lazy way of not getting water. Don't judge me. Because this is just, I'm hurrying. I have to be somewhere soon. Okay, now. Okay. And then I think what I'm gonna do is, oh, I just put the wrong one in my mouth. Ew. It's coming out really good, Ash. All right, let me go over it one more time. Because you know we have to go over the black again. I'm honestly probably gonna go over it a bunch. Because it's black, I want, there. There, didn't look right. Okay, there we go. That looks so pretty, Ash. Hold on, I'm gonna look up in just a moment. Who the hell's knocking on my door, dude? Hold on. Who's knocking on my door? I don't have time for this right now. Are you here for the meter or?
No. I'm not the solar guy.
Okay.
I'm all straight out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I thought it was somebody for. Oh my god. Hold on. I thought it was somebody for to get my meters because I don't have a smart meter. Some bug guy. Hold on. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I was like, well, I'll have to tell the landlord. He's like, well, you can pay for it. But we really do have a bad spider problem right now, but not paying that. Dude, I answered the door thinking it was the frickin', and I'm trying to hurry up before, what do you call it? But I answered the door and it's some bug Otherwise, people will just be like, yeah, $50 one time, and then I'll never call again. No, I'm not doing that. I don't have time. That was so rude. I'm like, dude, I have to go. I know. I fucking tried. All right, bye. No, I gotta go. Bye. Dude, that guy was so rude. Oh my God, you guys. Are you guys still here? I'm so sorry. That guy was so fucking rude. Oh my God, he was rude. Are you here, Ashley? Can you guys hear me? Who can hear me right now? Anybody hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hey, can you guys hear me? Oh my God, that was so freaking rude. Can you guys hear me? Or am I talking to myself? Please tell me you can hear me. Okay, Ashley, are you here? I'm sitting here painting, right? Never again am I going to answer that door. I'm sitting here painting, right? And I answered the door because I thought it was the smart meter people, right? So I gotta put my gloves back on. Dude, that was so rude. Okay, I thought, where's my other book? I thought it was the smart meter guy, right? Well, if you don't answer the door, that's why I want a smart meter, because I have to keep answering the door thinking that I have to keep answering the door thinking it's the smart meter guy, right? So that's why I want the smart meter, because we don't have one. So every month they knock on our door and get our readings. Well, if we don't answer the door, right? If we don't answer the door, then we get charged for 2 months. The next month we get charged for 2 months, right? Because yeah, they have to put us down for not answering the door, right? So I think it's him, right? I looked at my Ring camera, because I have a Ring. Dude, this is why I want a smart meter, you guys. Let me tell you how rude this guy was. This is why I want a smart meter. So I answered I answered the door. I was like, are you here for my smart meter? And he just starts laughing. He's like, no, I'm not your smart meter guy. I'm trying to go around and get the edges. And don't worry about it being perfect, you guys, because tomorrow's the day that it really matters. So he starts laughing, right? He's like, I'm not your smart meter guy. He's like, I'm your bug guy, right? So I'm all for people like trying to whatever, you know what I mean? Make whatever, a living, you know what I mean? I know he was a sales guy, and I respect that. Like, you got to do what you got to do. When I tell you that I have to go, I mean I have to go. It is very rude. It is very rude to do that when I say I have to go. He saw me with my gloves on. I walked out like this. He saw me, here's second coat. He saw me walk out with my gloves on, right? He knew I was busy. Oh my God, look at this. The black is everywhere. He knew I was busy. I'm gonna have to take these off for that. He freaking knew I was busy. And he's like, I'm your bug guy. He's like, you got really bad spiders? I said, yeah, actually we do. Have you ever thought about doing something about it? I said, yeah, but I don't own the home, I rent. Well, you don't need to own the home. We do it cheaper for renters. It would be more if you own the home. And I said, okay, well, I don't make these decisions, My boyfriend and I make them together, and he's not answering. I gotta go. What do you do for a living? I said, I have a makeup business. And he's like, what are you painting? Because I walked out. I'm like, excuse me, I have to go. He goes, it's $100 for the first initial spray, $80 a month for every month, Well, we have really bad spider webs outside, and they're getting through the vents, and that's why we have so many spiders. So I just thought, I'll call Matt and let him know, because Matt had texted me, hey, who's at the door? He said, did you answer the door? Someone's at the door. And I said, yeah, it's a bug guy. What do they want? So I called him. I said, hey, they're saying it's $100 a month, blah, blah, blah. No, they just try to tie you into shit. He's like, oh, the Home Depot stuff doesn't work. And then when I said, me and my fiance make decisions together, he goes, well, does your fiance like, because I'll say that sometimes, even though he's not, I'll say that sometimes so they'll take me more serious, you know what I mean? And he's like, well, does he like spiders? I said, no, nobody likes spiders, but he's at work. And so then I went back out there, right? I said, hey, I just talked to him. We're not interested. We're not going to do it right now, because usually they'll wrap you in, oh, you got to do this monthly thing. And next thing you know, no. So then he goes, I'll just spray myself. So I go out there and I tell him no. And that's when he said, does he like spiders? I said, no, it's not that he likes spiders. We can't afford it right now. I said, we'll deal with it ourselves. And he goes, well, I'll tell you what. I'll do it for $50 right now. I said, sir, I just told you I have to go. And you're sitting here making me sit out here. I said, I have to go. I don't have $50 right now anyway. So I told Matt and he starts laughing. He goes, dude, if they were going to do it for $50 today, one, you're desperate. Two, there's something that you're not telling me. You either have to do it every month, because you wouldn't just do one initial thing for $50 and then you just don't have to do it every month. Because Matt's like, I'm not paying that every month. He's like, I would maybe do one initial spray, but then I would keep up with it. If that guy was really going to do it for $50, no, he would be losing money because people would just be canceling left and right. So there's something tied with that deal. Matt's like, no, tell him to go away. Tell him no, we don't, you know what I mean? Like, no. So anyway, I told him, I said, we're not interested right now. We're not interested, and he's not home. And, yeah. But that is so rude to me. When I'm sitting there telling you I have to go, that is so rude. You're just going to sit there and keep standing there and asking me questions? Oh, yeah. Well, he said it was $100 a month and $80 to maintain every month. Well, when I told him no, he goes, I'll tell you what, $50 today. And I'm like, and Matt's like, there's no way they would do it for $50 and then you don't have to do it every month. They would have made you sign a contract. No, we're not dealing with that. But it was so rude. I'm sitting there saying, I have to go. I'm painting. He's like, well, what are you painting? I just told you I had to go. He's like, well, your fiance might, because sometimes I'll say, like I said, I'll say that so they take me more serious, you know what I mean? Like, oh, my fiance makes more of the, financial decisions. Well, your fiance must like spiders then. No, it's called respect. It's called couples make decisions together. It's called respect. Doesn't mean that he doesn't like spiders just because I don't make that decision. The hell? And that was just to get him out of here anyway. But Matt and I do make our decisions together. But that was so rude. I'm like, I am not going to not finish this client's thing, who's my friend, because you won't get out of my house. Like, get out of my house, dude. I just told you I had to go. You're being rude. I'll tell you what, $50 right now. $50 right now. I'll do it right now. Like, bro. Like, that is just so rude to me. Like, that is just so fucking rude. I don't get people, man. I'm being lazy. Forgive me, guys, for not getting, what do you call it? But you have to be really careful when you get black on you on this, because then you have to cover it a bunch, So pretty though, Ashley. Look at this. Isn't she pretty? So now We can probably put the metallic over her. You want the metallic over her, right? Or do you want that matte? All right, let's paint. Oh, there's a little bit of black on the back of her. Oh, well, it'll be fine. We might have to, and it's okay because like I said, it's just going on the back of something. You know what I mean? It's all good if we have a little bit of black. Who cares? That was so rude to me, dude. I could not believe that. I mean, I honestly would like to do the sides, but Matt must like, yeah, he must like spiders, he said. Like, that is so rude. That is so rude to me. So there's a little bit of black on the back, but again, you won't see that. That was so rude, dude. We're still waiting for that. So here's hers. It's drying. You can see where it's matte and wet. So that's that, her cameo. So Ashley, do you want white flowers? Is that what we're doing? Is that what you decided on? You want to paint them white, right? Is that what we decided on? Or do you want them cream? What do you think, babe? Let me know. God, that was so rude. Okay, I'm gonna have to put these back on. Let me know, babe. Yes? Okay. All right, well, I already have white on here, so that's perfect. That's perfect. That was so rude. I don't get people, dude. Like, I don't get people. So you want your cameo metallic, right? And your flowers white. Say yes. Cameos, cameo, all metallic, flowers white. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Was it this one or was it this one? I think it was this one. I think she said yes to flowers white, or did she say yes to... I know you said metallic, but now that you saw it, that's why I was like, now that you saw it, or do you change your mind? You know? Now that you saw it all white. I mean, now that you saw it all, you know, metallic. Or, I can't talk. Now that you saw it... What am I trying to say? Matte. Now that you saw it, Matt. So I'll tell you what I told her when I did her purple flowers. It's very hard to get in and get everything. I'm going to do my best. But it is very hard to get every single spot of these flowers. So, yeah, just bear with me that you might see, you know, you might see a little bit of... you might see a little bit of cream. And I'm going to try not to. And you might have a little bit of paint on the leaves. Because it's really hard to get into these crevices. But I'm trying to do my best. Here. But there might be a little bit of paint on the leaf. Like I just did right there. Because you're working with really tight spaces. Really, like that I don't even want to mess with. That I'm going to try to do with a smaller brush. Ay, ay, ay. Seriously, Britt? Let me try to get this off. Shit. We might have to go over a little bit of, what do you call it? We got a little bit on the leaf there. It's hard not to get it on the leaves. This is a very, very hard flower to paint. It's really hard. So forgive me. I'm doing my best, but I'm just letting you know that it's hard. You know, you might see a little bit of paint on the leaves, unfortunately. Trying not to, but well, it's not even teeth. It's just, there's leaves and it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. But like, look at, you see that little hole in there? You have to get between the leaves. You see that? Look right there. It's almost impossible. So I told that on Layla's, that just, know that you might see a little bit of these cream flowers. I'm trying not to, but that you might see a little bit of these of the flower being cream. I'm going to try my very, very best not to. And you might see a little bit on the leaves. I did get a little bit on her leaves as well, but there's no way out of it. There's just no way out of it. Unfortunately. And then I tormented my I tormented my brushes doing it. So now this brush is subject to only painting roses, because now my brushes got ruined doing this. Look at it, it's all frilled. It's because I'm having to stick it in like that, but how else can you really do it, I'm trying. I'm going to go over them one more time. It'll just be minimal paint on the leaves, babe. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's just like right there on the tip, you see? But I got to get in there some way, somehow. Got to stick it in there somehow. We got to stick it in somehow. Yeah, this is harder than Layla's for some reason. This one's harder to paint the white. This one's way harder. This one you can definitely see more cream for some reason. I don't know if it's just a tighter rose or... I mean, overall you won't see too much. See, like there's a little bit of paint right there on the leaf. But what can you do? I think that's as good as the white's gonna get. I'm trying to like shove white in there. Can you guys see cream? I can when I look inside. Can you guys really see it? I can. I'm trying not to have that. But it's really hard. Let me see. I'm going to see if Ashley can... I'm going to turn it around and see. I mean, you can only see it if you really look in there. You can only see it if you really look in there. But see, like, there's a little bit of paint on the green. You see the paint on the green? There's a little bit, because it's hard. Like, it's really hard to get it in like that. You know? It's almost impossible. But you're not going to be able to, you know what I mean? You're not going to be able to tell. Man, black is no joke. I hope it's okay, Ash. Like I said. This is different than like getting them already painted, you know? It's okay. No. Don't be sorry. I'm the one that's like, I hope it's okay. I'm trying to remove some of it, but it's on there. Trying to take some of it off the sides, but all right. There. And then right here, you're going to do a little No, it's not that. I just don't want, I feel bad because I know me and you are perfectionists. That's what I feel bad about. But unfortunately, there's just no way to do it and not get paint on the leaves because I don't have a skinnier brush than this. You know what I mean? They don't make a skinnier, like, this is like your skinny brush. This is like the skinniest brush you're going to get. You know? It's like the skinniest brush you're going to get. So... I can't get much skinnier than that. I mean, it's pretty white though. But see, there's a little bit on the green leaves. This one is just distressed. Some of them are distressed like that. Okay, that's almost done. I think hers are done drying. Almost done drying. Yeah, see, hers have them too. But when they're hanging like that, you're not going to see it. Or we could metallic the green too if you want, Ash. You want to do that? I saw some people metallicing the whole flower. I mean, this is a different project, obviously, but do you know what I'm talking about? We could do that if you want, and I can go in with green metallic too. Or do you want just the top part? What do you prefer? Yeah, but I have seen some people do that. Where they go in with, they make the whole thing metallic, even the leaves. I've seen people do that. Or do you want to leave it and just do how I've been doing it? Both is pretty. Both ways is beautiful. Both ways. It just depends. Do you want to see the metallic when the roses are face down? You know what I mean? Do you want to see it face down? Or, you know what I mean? That's what you have to ask yourself. That is what you have to ask yourself. Rayanne, there's I almost messaged you. There's a matching highlighter palette and a matching lip kit to what you got. Yes. We can do it all over, Ashley, if you want. We could do the leaves and everything. It'll still keep the green. And it's different. I haven't done that to nobody's yet. So that would be the first time we've ever seen it. So if you want to do it, I'm down. But don't think about it. Don't do it just because of the paint on the leaves. Because I can repaint your leaves green. So only do it if it's because you want to see it like that. Like when the roses are down, you want to see it like that. Don't do it for any other reason because I can paint your leaves. I can totally paint your leaves. Just, you know what I mean? I want you to do it because you want to see them face down metallic. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of people, you can't see the metallic when it's face down. And that's why people want to paint the whole flower. Because you can't see it. You know what I mean? I think that's why people do it, because then you can't see the flower. You know what I mean? So that's up to you. Yeah, I think it would be beautiful. I've seen people do it, yeah. I've seen people do it with the leaves. Yep. Ashley, you saw how I've been doing it, right? How I've been doing it is just the tips. I don't do the underneath. I don't do any of that. But that would be really cool to see. That would be really cool to see. then you finally can see. Then you can finally see what it would look like. But yeah, people do it. They do the whole flower. Yep. The whole flower. The leaf and everything. Yep, the leaf and everything. They sure do. I've been wanting to, I was going to do it to mine because Ashley, I will say, she has a point. Oh shit. When I glue them like this, when I glue it like that, you don't see the metallic. So that's the only bummer part is that you don't, she's right, you don't see it. So if you truly want to see the metallic, then it's in your best interest to do the whole flower. So yeah, let me know if that's what you want to do. I'll hit it with the metallic. I'll hit the whole flower with the metallic. Roses and all. But don't do it because of the paint on the leaves, because I'll repaint the leaves. So I just want to make sure you're not doing it for that. Because I have green paint. I have no problem going into painting the leaves. No problem. I think that's as good as it's going to get on the flower. Hers too, when you look and you guys can barely tell. Okay, you want to do it? I'm down. Let's do it. I'm down. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what it looks like. All right, we're going to do it. So they are very white, Ash. They're very white. Layla's too, you just can't get that deep in there. But they're white. Like you can barely see the cream in there. Barely. They're white. You can barely see the cream. They're totally white. You see? They're totally white. Hold on. Okay, just want to make sure because I have green paint. Okay. It's very minuscule paint too. Very minuscule. All right, you want to do the all metallic on yours? Honestly, Ashley, for you, I would do it. Because you're doing the silver frame. For all these other ones, it's like, eh. But you're doing the silver frame. I think for you, it would be beautiful. Yeah, I do. I think for you, it would be stunning. All right, let's do this. So I'm not going to focus on the rim much. Because, again, I can do that when the sponge process comes in. I'd rather take the sponge to it, honestly, than anything else around the edges. So we're going to leave that. Okay, so here's her black. We'll see if we have to do it one more time. Maybe not. We don't want it too thick though, so let's pull that down. Okay, now I will take the sponge brush. And do the last coat. Black, I don't think we need that many coats. Just like the rim. All right, you want to do it, Ash? I'm down. Okay, I think her cameo is done. We just have to put a little bit of, I'm just going to do one more coat on this black right here. I'm just going to do one more coat right here. I mean, what does it matter? It's just the back of a cameo, right? It's just the back of a freaking cameo. You guys know me. You know me. All right, let's let that dry. I think that's good as it's gonna get for, and again, it's the back, so I don't care about the back of the cameo, but I am gonna let that dry. We just have to hit the metallic on the top of your cameo. This rose might be done. Okay, so we're sure, right? Ash, we're gonna hit the whole thing, leaves and all. Okay, leaves and all, we're gonna hit the whole thing. We'll probably have to seal it when I get back, Ash. I'll probably have to seal your bottle when I get back. I'm kind of at a standstill now because that's still drying. I can't tell. Is this one done? Thank you guys for telling her. All right, let's do it. We don't have to do the leaves if you don't want. We could just do the flower. This one's better. This one, I'm wondering if we should do this one or the other one. Maybe we should do the other pearl one. It comes up like a pearl, Ashley, just like the white frame. It's really pretty. Okay, so leaves too, you said, Ash? Right? Leaves too? Everything? Leaves too? Rayanne, I almost messaged you about it too. I was like, I wonder if she's going to want the whole collection. You said all of it, right, Ash? I think she did. I just want to make sure she said all of it. So pretty. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Ash, all of it, right? The leaves too? I think she said that, but... Wow, they come out like a white silvery pearl. I think for the, it could be cool. You know? I think it could be cool for the leaves too. It's going to make the whole thing have a silvery effect to it. You know what I mean? It could be really nice. It's really pretty. It could be really pretty, Ash. Yeah, I think so. Let's try it. I'm going to just hit the leaves. I'm trying to hit the leaves really light. But it's hard because it's metallic, so it wants to take, you know what I mean? But you can still see the green. You know, we could also go over it with like a sage green metallic if you want. This is a white pearl. The reason I like this one is because I'm going to go in with a little bit of water and I'm going to take a little bit of it off just so you can see a little bit more of the green underneath. So I want you to be able to see more of the green. I'm going to take a little bit of it off so you can see the green. I want you to see more of the green. It's actually really pretty. I am taking some off though with water so you can see the leaves a little bit more. It's actually really pretty. You can still tell the leaves are green. But let me get the bottom first before I show you. It's pretty. Let me show you from this way. You got to see it with the light on it though. You see how you can still see the green? You see how you can still see the green? Let me get the light on it right. Do you see it? Oh, hell no. The fuck is this? Fucking bug? What do you think, Ash? Let me hit it with the light and show you. Hold on. What do you think?